46. Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Andrew Cuneo here. It's summertime in South Georgia, and the only thing hotter than being outside is the hot deals at Mike Birch Ford. With up to $12,000 off new F-150s, there's no better time than now to purchase the truck of your dreams. So stop the search and call Mike Birch Ford today. Andrew Cuneo here. It's summertime in South Georgia, and the only thing hotter than being outside is the hot deals at Mike Birch Ford. With up to $12,000 off new F-150s, there's no better time than now to purchase the truck of your dreams. So stop the search and call Mike Birch Ford today.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning, 18th day of September. Butch over here with you along with Bob Morgan. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear and by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Just another one of those mumbling interviews with Belichick.
It's entertaining.
It's normal for him, yeah.
I knew it was going to be fun when he lost. I mean, like I said, it's no better when he wins, but I knew it was going to be entertaining when he lost, so I had to go there.
It's always an adventure in journalism when you're talking to Belichick, you know. But we have got a guest in here this morning on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, and Michael Evans from the Kiwanis Club. Good morning.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
And how you doing there? Wait a minute, I got you. There we go.
I guess you're very busy and very excited about our chili cook-off coming up.
Okay, tell us what's all about the great the chili cook-off for the Kiwanis Club.
The great Awesome Hall Chili.
Yeah, I don't want to get the entire title. Last year,
it implies is a community-wide event. We're trying to include a lot of the. We'll talk about it a little later, but it's basically a chili cook-off. September 27th, Pine Forest Country Club. Set up at 4 p.m. and tasting starts at 6. We do have a band lined up. The band Hush will be there playing as well after the chili cook-off. So we are trying to make it a community-wide event. $5 tickets. You both have one there, so obviously you guys are set up. Cash prizes, first place is $150. People's Choice at $75. And then the best decor, a $50 cash prize of trophies with those.
How do folks enter the chili cook-off competition?
Contact me at either 294-5787.
We get 294 what now?
5787.
Okay, Michael Evans, y'all?
Correct. And my email address is wmeir1@yahoo.com.
Okay.
And I can email those out. You can also stop by Jesup Insurance on Cherry and pick up a form from Tanya Anderson.
Okay, just stop by Jesup Insurance in the old bank building there at the intersection of Cherry and Macon Street.
Or
to get an application.
Or 235 South Macon, the Edward Jones office.
Okay.
And we have them there as well. So you can pick them up. I can email them, call me. We can make sure we get the entry forms to you. Entry fee is $20 per team, and I think $25 after Friday the 14th. So the rates goes up a little bit. Okay. And we're trying to make this inclusive of all charities, and that's where we get to the silent auction portion.
The silent auction.
This is
a cook-off. Chili cook-off, there'll be a silent auction, all right?
And we're inviting other charities to bring their inventory. So we're opening the doors to let other charities come in, bring their inventory to the silent auction. That's really the moneymaker. And it can be anything from an event like a townhouse in Savannah, a condo at the beach. We'll have local art. It could be anything from that to baked goods. Be ready to tag and track your inventory. We do not provide administrative services. So you want to make sure you tag it and track it. But we do want to open the doors and let any charity come bring their inventory to the silent auction and raise money that way.
Okay, once again, this is going to be Thursday, September 27th at the Pine Forest Country Club Dining Room. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. And just tell us the evening as folks get there, what times to start, what can they expect as the agenda as the night goes on.
Thank you. Yeah, setup will be about 4 p.m. So for teams can get there at 4 p.m., get set up. It does not have to be cooked on site, but it does need to be, of course, safe. Okay. And we'll have a temperature gauge there testing the chili to make sure it stays at a safe temperature. But it makes it a little more flexible if you don't have to cook it on site. So you can set up, then bring your chili in, keep it hot. The tasting starts at 6. So we'll run from 6 to about 7:15, 7:30 with the chili cook-off. If there's any left, of course, people are welcome to continue to eat
Who's
chili.
going to be tasting the chili?
We'll have a celebrity judge there that we're tossing around now, kind of who that's going to be. So it's a secret celebrity judge at this point.
Okay, so that's the only person that'll be doing the tasting is the judge?
Then you have a people's choice.
So everybody else will be able to taste.
Everybody will have a gold coin when they come in. That they taste, and then they put their coin in a receptacle in front of the team. So there is a people's choice as well, the celebrity judge choice. And we're trying to make it entertaining with some decor, have a theme for your team, and then decorate around that.
Okay, so the regular average Joe person out there can get there around 6, somewhere along there, and then go around and taste the different chili and put it in the People's Choice Award.
That's correct.
All right, from 6 to around 7:30. Drop in anytime during that time period. Do your tasting, walk around, very informal, and then what after the tasting?
And then mingle and watch, go through the silent auction items and explore those. There'll be lots of opportunities there to pick up some really cool items. It's hard to find local art, and that'll be some of the pieces that are there that you can enjoy. I like to decorate my office with local art. I think it's very interesting to have those individual pieces. And so mingle and socialize, promote your charity, participate.
Right.
I'm trying to raise the awareness of all the charities of what all we do for the community. And like Kiwanis, all the other charities are here to try to help build the community,
right,
and support families and children.
Okay. All this going on Thursday, September 27th at the Pine Forest Country Club is the Great Omaha Chili Cook-Off and Silent Auction, sponsored by the Jesup Kiwanis Club and the Pine Forest Country Club. And how are the teams coming along?
Pretty good. I'm surprised that we're a foodie world now, so I think the Food Channel is the fastest growing channel ever put on TV. Everybody's very much into the food scene these days. We're getting a lot of positive feedback. It'll be limited to 15 teams, and we're getting close.
Getting close.
So if you're interested in participating, please get with us. Make sure you contact us. But we have found a very positive feedback from the charity community as well as the local amateur chefs who are very excited about competing. Okay,
and I see that the band Hush will be there from 7:15 to 10:15. They play on and off during that time period?
They'll probably take a break.
Yeah.
And do two sets.
Okay. I didn't know exactly how that would work with the silent auction going on and the judging and the tasting. I guess they'll play and then the stop.
We'll have the inventory set up in separate rooms from the chili cook-off and the music.
Okay.
So even during the music, you can go still explore what's in the inventory for the silent auction while the music's going on. And if the inventory gets too large, we can spill out there on the back part near the pool,
right,
and open all that up to inventory as well.
Okay.
So there'll be two separate areas, maybe have less conflict in the music and people shopping for the silent auction items.
And how much is it per ticket for folks to come and participate in the chili cook-off and just, taste and watch and participate?
$5.
$5.
So for $5, you're getting all the chili you can eat and a band. And I'd pay $12 to see the band.
That is absolutely fantastic. Just $5, folks.
$5. That's
and then you get the opportunity to bid on these silent auction items. You get to go around and taste all this great chili from the different people who will be cooking up the chili and letting you taste it. Plus, as you mentioned, each area, each team will have a decorative theme around their table and so forth, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
So there will be a decor award as well.
Okay, so tickets are available in advance, is that correct?
That is correct. They're available same locations as the forums, Jesup Insurance Agency, or 235 South Macon at Edward Jones, or join us Tuesday at Kiwanis. We meet every Tuesday at Sybil's, and anybody that's like-minded and wants to help support our families and children, please join us.
Okay. Once again, Jesup Insurance located at the intersection of Charity and Macon Street in the old bank location, and the Edward Jones office located just down there past Angels on the left-hand side if you're coming from the main part of downtown.
Correct.
Okay. And so it sounds good. A great fundraiser put on by the Kiwanis and the Pine Forest Country Club. Other charities will be involved with their silent auction items, great chili tasting, a band playing. Man, what an evening that's going to be on September 27th at the Pine Forest Country Club.
And we do look forward to making it an annual event. So this is the first annual. You don't want to miss it.
Don't want to miss it. Anything else you got going on, Michael, you want to talk about with the Kiwanis?
Just thank y'all for letting us be here. We do appreciate y'all's support.
Okay. And we wish you much success with this. And Thanks for the ticket.
Thank you all.
All right, have a good day.
See y'all there.
All right, 105.5 FM in Jesup. We'll be back with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
Good morning, everyone. Our Tuesday forecast begins with partly cloudy skies. We heat very quickly today. Highs will climb into the low 90s. Heat index values just above 100. We've got a 30% chance of a shower or storm late afternoon. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, only an isolated shower or storm at best. Highs will be low to mid 90s. On Thursday, sunshine. Highs upper 80s, low 90s. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
Big day. Well, Bob, it's somewhere.
Now that you mention it, I remember buying it.
Yeah, you remember buying it. I just
no idea what to do with it.
What do we do with it, you know?
I will.
Okay.
It's a hectic Friday.
Yeah.
You came on Friday. So
Yeah.
Fridays are always hectic for me. So. But you're right. I did buy a ticket from
Okay.
the. I didn't know that's what that was.
I think that's what that was, Bob. Look in your wallet and see if it's there. I think
not
we
there.
did get the ticket. See, you'll have a ticket for yourself and take somebody if you want to go.
Right.
That sounds like fun.
If I can find a ticket.
I guess that's what that was. Wasn't that what that was?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if that's, maybe it was something else.
That's a great deal. They're $5 for all the chili and bands.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. Like I said,
No, you can't.
most bands are more than just $5.
I mean, $5 and you get to have all that chili just to go around and taste it. So you're not just tasting it. I guess I couldn't win if I went and bought some cans of Hormel chili and just put it in a pot and stirred it up.
I just know there's a lot of people in Wayne County that do this. That go to all these cooking competitions and, there's barbecue cook-offs.
There it is, Bob. There's mine in my pocket right there. So I've got a ticket for me and somebody if I want to take it. So you got it too, Bob.
Just got to find it.
Yeah, because I remember it was $5, and James Boot Thomas is in the Kiwanis, and he asked us if we wanted to buy one. Now we got one that we can use for ourselves and for take someone on September 27th. Bob's looking all through his wallet. Got that big Georgia G on that thing. Got your Georgia one?
I don't think I've put it in my wallet.
It might be on your desk, Bob.
Maybe in my
Might be in your folder, on your floorboard of your car. Ain't no telling.
No telling.
No telling.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. That's the way it is. But Glenn Academy this past Friday, Appling County this Friday. I mean, that's two big rivals, bam, bam, right in a row.
Be a good, fun game Friday night. In Appling County's got Coach Tom Brennan. Like I said, we met him down there in the game magazine media day. We'll hear from him tomorrow. And they got Coach Krieger, former defense coordinator over there, coaching Appling County. So I saw his wife Friday night at the ball game. His wife's got his daughter cheers. I asked her what side of the stadium you want to sit on this coming Friday night. She says she'll be on Wayne County side supporting her daughter, but at halftime she'll go on the other side. So, but it'll be fun. Good to see Coach Krieger in town, back on the sidelines, but he'll be with Appling County. But it should be a fun rival game. Wayne County, Appling County. And after that, we go to Bradwell for the final non-region game. They'll start the region schedule October 5th at Statesboro.
Okay.
South Edmond's the homecoming game October 12th, so homecoming not that far away. Speaking of homecoming, Odom getting ready for their Odom homecoming on that weekend as well.
We'll have the folks in from Odom soon, talk about their big Odom homecoming day coming up, that first Saturday in October.
October 6th.
And then, of course, Popple Farms will begin with their corn maze, which has got that Go Dogs, got the UGA on there and the Go Dogs and all that, and they'll be over there to talk about that.
And they're scheduled for Friday's Butch and Bob Show, Popple Farms, so coming in Friday.
And so we'll have the folks in from Popple Farms talk about their October activity. Actually, it's going to be beginning before the first weekend in October, being the weekend before. So they'll have their corn maze and all their fun rides and pumpkin patch and all the favorite stuff that you're used to out there at Popple Farms during the month of October. And so it's going to be good this year, again, as it is always. And with Odom Day and Popple Farms and Arch Fest in October, just a very busy time of year for the communities around here, different activities that are going on. So you got a city council meeting tonight, is that correct?
I got softball today. I won't be able to get to
that. Well, you get some information on that, I guess. So softball today, Wayne County playing who now?
New Hampstead, senior day, region ball game, 5:30. got to win this game to clinch a playoff spot.
Okay.
So it's a very important game. Again, they won yesterday, 11-5. We're tapping. So good crowd on hand yesterday. Hopefully, good crowd again today. So it's a busy week. Got softball today, yesterday, and Wednesday. You got cross country Thursday, football Friday. It's a busy week.
A lot of fall sports going on right now. And recreation fall sports will begin real soon, won't it?
I think the opening day is the 24th of September.
Okay, next week. Next week we'll begin the fall recreation with the football and soccer, cheerleading, and it'll be a busy time out there at Bill Morris Park. Did you ever hear anything yesterday about the loudspeakers playing music in the band not being able to play? We got several more comments yesterday after the end of the Butch and Bob Show about that, upset parents and community folks wondering what's going on with that. I mean, I had no idea. I
wasn't discussed last night, touchdown club, so I said, I really don't know. I said, I'm broadcasting the game, got headsets on. I mean, our concentration's on doing the broadcast, so I really don't know what the issue is, what they're discussing, so can't help you.
Okay. I didn't know. We got several more comments there after the Butch and Bob Show yesterday about upset parents and band members and other folks in the community about why isn't the band playing the fight song, when they come to the help, just all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if you heard anything about
they are. I mean, the band plays halftime. I thought the band plays the fight song every time they score a touchdown.
Yeah, it says several parents, I'm just going to read this right here. Several parents are upset that the press box keeps playing music over the band. They were even told not to play the fight song when they ran out the helmet. They continue to get yelled at that they're playing too loud during the game. And then the other comment was, I agreed with music drowning out the band, and why is the band not on the field when the football team runs on the field? I don't know, Bob. I don't have any answers to this. I'm just reading what people text in, so don't say it's, we saying it. It's not us saying it. It's people who text in with comments that we were talking about yesterday. We had several more of them text in about folks wondering what was going on with that, because apparently it must be different than it has been in the past, Bob. I don't know. I just didn't know if you had heard anything since the comments that were texted in yesterday, and then more since then.
Can't help you. I don't
Can't
know.
help me. Okay.
I'm oblivious to what they're talking about.
Well, I'm totally oblivious also. I have no idea what's going on. We are both ignorant on that subject.
Like I said, I still get a headache from Beaufort, South Carolina. You want to hear live music, go down there. Listen to that PA announcer yell for 4 hours. So, but I said, we got our own little spot in the press box. Joe and I, we got the headset on. I'm not really paying attention to what's,
Because you're talking.
Concentrating.
You're doing a show.
I'm concentrating on what's going on in the field, play by play. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, I know folks are probably wondering if we had any answers this morning, because we had several texts on that from folks. So we don't know, folks. I guess you can just ask when you get there the next game, find out what's going on. And we don't know. We don't know.
What's the band director say?
I don't know. Nobody's talked. I mean, you can talk to the band director. That would be a good thing to do.
I mean, the band put on a show at halftime. I mean,
yeah, always put that good show on at halftime.
But I thought, I don't know, the band. I'm trying to think of when I said they got that new way they come in the stadium, which people like. They walk down the track and they go to the helmet and they have the smoke that comes to the helmet. But the band, as far as I know, they're already situated in that new section.
They're already sitting.
But I thought for sure when the football team comes through, they're playing the fight song. I mean, I assume.
Well, there are at least texts that have come in. No, but like I said, I don't know.
I know. Heard the band at Beaufort, South Carolina. They did a great job trying to drown out that PA announcer. So I know they were playing all night, Friday night in Beaufort, South Carolina.
Well, there must be a reason for the change. There's got to be, you just don't change things for a reason. There's got to be a reason, and just to find out, why is that? You just want the band out of the way, or I don't know. There's got to be something that's going on there that we just don't know. All we're doing, folks, is just reading the text messages that come up on my screen, and so that's all we're doing. We don't know.
See, the band director or the football coach would be somebody who'd have to answer those questions, because I really don't know what they're talking about.
I didn't even know what was a concerned subject until yesterday when all those text messages started coming in from folks about their concerns. So if you're concerned about it, talk to the Talk to the band director, talk to the principal, nobody.
High school principal, head football coach. I mean,
They'll be able to answer your questions on why the changes for this year.
I don't have the answers.
I don't have any answers to. Let's see here. So, big game coming up for Georgia Tech this weekend up in Atlanta. We've given away tickets. We'll give away tickets and to the Georgia Tech Clemson game, and that's going to be a major test. A 3:30 kickoff. 3:30 kickoff.
Tech's not beating Clemson, and they're just not. Tech's in for a long season. Let me see their schedule. See, somebody talking about yesterday. They're talking about they may get only 2 or 3 wins all season long. Not beating Clemson. They should beat Bowling Green, Louisville. Probably a loss. Duke a loss. Virginia Tech a loss. Could beat North Carolina. Miami loss. Virginia. Georgia loss. So you're right. They may only win 3 games this year. It's a long season for Tech.
A long season for Tech.
Johnson's got the firepauljohnson.com up already, so
he does.
People are flying into that. So
okay.
I think at the end of the year you'll see Paul Johnson and Tech part ways. I'll predict that in the 18th of September.
All right.
He won't survive.
He won't survive.
It's going to be a long year for Tech.
So someone text in, when the Wayne County High School team comes in, the band plays Back in Black.
What's back in black?
It's probably Back to Black. Back in, I don't know. It says when the team comes in, they play Back in Black. I don't know if that means, I have no idea. The colors are gold and white. That's the official colors of Wayne County High School. Gold and white.
Sounds like a song. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably a song of some sort. So I have no idea.
I just know that when Coach Creek came, they changed the way they come in. Like I said, they marched down in front of the stands on the home side of the track.
Oh.
And then they got the American flag, the state flag, the Wayne County flag. Then the Coach Cribb will, as soon as he gets to the gate, to the field, he walks in there because he's got to be there for the coin flip and everything else. But the kids will go all the way down and come through the helmet. But they bought several years ago the inflatable helmet, and they have smoke, and they come flying through there. And I always thought the band played the fight song when they came to. I'm not sure. So.
Okay, the band doesn't play this. It says when the team comes in, the PA system plays the song Back the Black, and that's a song from AC/DC. And they play that song from AC/DC over the loudspeakers.
I think I know that song. I think I know that music.
Okay, so apparently that's what they wanted to do, is they wanted that song played to fire folks up as they come in through that helmet and everything. I mean, it's always exciting to see a team come out on the field.
Like I said, I play dumb here because, like I said, what I'm doing, I'm concentrating on getting ready.
You got your headsets on, you and Joe are talking.
I'm on the air, I'm doing pregame.
You're doing interviews, you're doing features,
I'm not paying attention to what's going on and what music's being played or who's doing what. I mean, I'm broadcasting the game to our listening audience, so I don't really know what they're talking about. I know the change coming into stadium because Coach Creek did that. Like I said,
more dramatic.
They've also started the jacket walk, which they talked about last night. They want people to come early. It's always at 5:45. They'd like to see that fan base lined all the way down Orange Street. And, I mean, the Sheriff's Department escorts them in. And they start that jacket walk where the line stops. And right now it's basically going down. The stadium entrance is here, and it goes all the way down towards Orange Street. And that's basically where they're starting, but they like to get it further. They just want more people to come, be there for the jacket walk at 5:45, because that's something the kids look forward to coming through. It's kind of like the dog walk in Athens, if you're familiar with that. That's what they call the jacket walk here. It's always at 5:45 on home games, and you got a lot of fans and the band, the cheerleaders. They line up and the players come through there with the Sheriff's Department escort. So that's been a big thing since Coach Cribb's come as well. So then they walk in the stadium and they play Kenny Chesney's Boys of the Fall, and they have a little tradition thing they do inside the stadium. And if you want to see that, that's something to see as well. So, like you said, Coach Cribb's brought several new things since he's been on South African football.
Very good.
As far as the music being played, I don't know what they're talking,
Yeah. You got your headsets on, you and Joe are talking, you have no idea what music's playing from where.
I just know it's not as loud as it was in Beaufort, South Carolina, so whoever's doing it, I appreciate that. I mean, because I'm telling you, my head's still spinning from foolishness down there. I mean, that was just absurd. I mean,
So some PA announcer just yelling the entire game.
he yelled for 4 hours. I thought when we got up 35-7, he'd at least shut up, but he didn't. He never shut up. He yelled the whole time.
Wow.
They get 1 yard. Oh, they got momentum. I'm like, buddy, you're losing 35-7. Shut up. Somebody get this fool out of here. I'm telling you, I couldn't. I told Joe, if they did that at JC Stadium, I quit. I couldn't do it. I'm too old. I don't have patience for that. I felt sorry for elderly people. I mean, I'm 58. I can't imagine somebody in their 70s trying to come to a ball game and try to enjoy a ball game and listen to that craziness. I mean, they complain at the baseball game sometimes that the music's just too loud.
Right.
I mean, some people, elderly people just, their ears get sensitive the older you get, so it's hard to listen to it loud.
You can't put up with that anymore. I mean, I'm the same way.
I mean, 20-year-olds go to rock concerts. I mean, they don't, that's what it was down in Buford. It's like a rock concert. I mean, they're playing this loud music, it's stereo, and he's yelling, screaming. I mean, it was just like, please shut up. Somebody put in it, when they said, that was the funniest thing. In the first quarter, they kept calling security to the press box. I was getting all these texts from all these Wayne County fans. Did you and Joe finally hit that? Are they calling security on you? I said no. A fan was going after a coach in the press box, so they had security called up there. But that was foolishness down there in Buford. I don't know how they put up with that.
Someone just texted in, Bob. Of course, our text number is 912-427-3711. Our regular business line is text-enabled, 912-427-3711. Someone just texted in. Buford announcers reminded us of that announcer at Veterans a few years ago.
Right. Almost as bad. I think the one at Buford was worse. I mean, every time you find, in the Georgia High School Association implemented rules, and, they used to get on, you asked some of it's really during basketball season. They've made these rules where you can't do all the stuff that they do. I mean,
right.
They got strict rules where you can announce the players, but that's it. And that's what they do in football. They tell their pay announcers, look, you're not there to do play-by-play. You're there to, you're not a play-by-play guy. They don't want play-by-play during the game, But you hear it all the time. You go to these places, like I said, they're encouraging their kids and telling their family. It's just, it's nonsense. It's called unprofessional. That's what I tell you. We are fortunate to have one of the best public address announcers ever in the state of Georgia, and Steve McGregor. He knows what he's doing. He's professional. He does a great job. He gets compliments from the opposing team. He always, he's just excellent. So we're blessed to have him. And I said, I wish other PA announcers would take lessons from him. Maybe he can write a book or do a
Steve McGregor can write a book on how to do a PA system.
Or do a seminar.
Yeah, do a seminar on PA announcing at sporting events.
Steve McGregor PA Announcer School.
This is the way you're
supposed to do it. And again, it's been appreciated by many people over the years. He does an excellent job, and it's just nice to have a professional PA announcer, and we've been blessed to have Steve McGregor for many years here in Wayne County do it as well as he does it. So, But that guy at Buford, South Carolina, that was I told Joe, I said, please stop and give me some headache medicine. My head is killing me. And we couldn't get far enough away from him. We tried. We weren't even in the press box. We're outside the press box just trying to get away from that craziness.
Jeez.
But it was awful. But again, as far as all these questions about Wayne County, we have to get the band director or Coach Cribb or the high school principal, somebody come in and explain what's going on. Because, and I said, I'm oblivious to what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about either. So hopefully we will find out, because I didn't know there was any problems until we started getting those text messages yesterday, and we've gotten some this morning. All right, let's see. I was trying to find that compliment that we'd gotten a few years ago from somebody who came up from that team from Jacksonville about 3 years ago, I believe, or whatever it was. He had a great compliment about our broadcast of the game, how professional it was, how we seemed to be talking about both sides, their team, our team, and it was the best radio broadcast of a high school ball game he had ever heard. He was from Jacksonville, Florida, the team that came up from down there. We'd gone down there and played, and they came back up here next year.
Oak Leaf High School.
Oak Leaf High School. And let's see here. Somebody just texted in, people are not allowed in the stadium while the boys are on the field walking, holding hands. That's a directive from the coach. So, folks, can't see that part and don't know why, but that's the information we get while setting up the band pregame.
All I know is Lynn Lewis, Touchdown Club president, encouraged people to go see it, so that's conflicting with what I heard last night at the Touchdown Club. So I have to give Lynn Lewis, my Touchdown Club president, because he said last night he wanted people to come and watch that. He said because it didn't bring a tear to your eye. You just never seen anything like it. So I thought they were allowed to go in and watch it, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that's why they went to the Jackal Walk, and they went in and saw what it is, because it's a thing and a special, whatever.
All right. Somebody just texted in, they need to not play music from our side when a player is down on the field hurt. I don't know about that. That's, I guess a person could have different opinions on that, that you should have a respect because of the player hurt, but then you may want music playing just to keep the atmosphere going to the football. I guess it's according to the seriousness of the injury. I don't know.
All these questions need to be directed to the athletic director.
We don't know, folks.
They're in charge.
But they're not asking us. We're not in charge. So there's no question marks on any of this. Most of it. Most of it's just comments from folks, and that's all we're doing is reading comments from folks. If they have questions, talk to the principal of Wayne County High School, or the band director, or the athletic director, coach. Talk to them because they don't do things just haphazardly. There's a plan. There's a method. There's a reason why they do what they do, and they feel that it's most effective in getting the players ready, getting the crowd fired up for the game. There's reasons why they're doing what they're doing, and so far it seems to be working. So, but if you have questions or comments about it, talk to them. Apparently there's some upset band member parents out there. And, just to address the issue there, because there's got to be a good reason behind it.
I'm sure it's been approved.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason.
I'm sure it's been approved by the athletic director and the head football coach.
Right.
I mean, he's in charge of that whole production, so.
Right. Don't know what's going on. Sometimes change is a little difficult for folks to accept. And of course, I've been, both of my boys were in band at Wayne County High School. When you go there, there's a big crowd there at the game to support the band. You've got 100 and something band members right there, and you've got their parents, mom and dads, grandparents, and all that. Not only watch the football game, but they're there to support their kid and band.
One thing I'd say about the band's got the greatest major in the world. I'd just like to see them feature a little bit more on Friday night. They don't look like they're featured as much as they normally have been.
They need to see more of the majorettes, Bob. Huh?
I just think the majorettes, we've got the best majorette programs in the state of Georgia. I mean, look how many majorette girls we put on this.
I know,
college.
tons of teams in college. Georgia, Southern.
The one thing I've noticed on the Friday night halftime show, they don't look like they're featured as much as I would feature them. I'd have them up there up front, twirling the batons.
Doing their thing. Somebody said, "Amen, Bob."
That's the only thing I've noticed since that couple halftime shows I've seen there. I said, "Where's my majorettes?"
Well, let's think about it. Everybody has different opinions about ways things should be done. Right. We're not in charge.
I understand.
We're not in charge.
That's my only comment.
Yeah, remember, folks, all these comments and stuff that were made were folks who text it in. I don't want people saying, "Well, they said on the radio." No, we're reading text messages is what we're doing. Okay? Well, Bob, we are out of time.
Okay, I'll see if I can find Coach Cribb or the high school principal, somebody maybe they can come in next weekend. Tell us what's going on.
Explain why they do what they do,
I'm sure
when people are informed, it's better than just guessing.
Like I said, it's like a production. It's all approved. It's all, somebody's got to prove it. So,
right.
But it's out of our hands.
All right, Bob, this is investigating journalism.
No, I'm just going to ask somebody to come.
He's not going to do any investigation. He's going to just invite somebody to come on the air.
I don't really know what they're talking about.
Like I said, there's some upset band there.
I want to see more of the majorettes. That's all.
You want to see more of the majorettes?
I want to see the
band parents want to hear more of the band. People want to be able to participate in the pregame stuff. Yeah, just go Jackets. Just keep winning. Oh, Big Dog. Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. The time now is 8:33. World famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Mike Birch Ford and Black Cheese.